Welcome to episode number 1 of my rebuild of the Montreal Canadiens. If you saw episode number 1, you'll see, technically the rebuild slash off-season updates and what I did to the team. This is going to be the official first episode where it's our first game. And we're playing the Toronto Maple Leafs. It's not going to look good. I hope we can get at least a decent game out of our first career game as the GM of the Montreal Canadiens. But in recent years, the first game we've always lost. The last 3 years, we've lost the first game every time. Are we going to win this one? It'll be played in full, and that's how the system's going to work. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play the game, like I'm going to start the game, and we're going to watch it in true broadcast. And I am going to make comments on it when I can. 90% of this is just, that's a bad hit for Hudson to take early on. I'm just hoping we can get some luck out of here and just come out of this game without an injury. Noah Dobson's first shot. Decent shot, not the greatest shot. I don't know why Dobson doesn't have his number, 53 or 52. No, it's 53. Nick Suzuki with the first goal in the franchise. Nick Suzuki with a good behind-the-net read and then a backhander, and it just rolls off Wool's chest, off his head and in. Not too bad of a first goal. Obviously, that should have been a penalty on John Tavares for high sticking, but you know what? We take the goal. Tanev and Matthews kind of handcuffed their goaltender, and Joseph Woll, there was really nothing they could have done to move. Honestly, not a bad start to the year and to the series. Hopefully, I don't take that much time with this series. Last year, it took a long time. Last year, it took, I think it was 5 or 6 days between uploads. And my goal now is just to do a new upload every day for this series. Because I'm not doing anything until Wednesday. Until Tuesday and Wednesday, I'm not doing anything. And as of recording, it is Sunday. So, I've got time, and I've got a couple days to start the series. And after that, I might just, I don't know. I might just go with the flow and see what the series needs. Come on, Josh. Josh around the corner. Good pass. Patrick Laine, first goal. It's 2-0. The maximum I'm going to do for these games are however long it takes for the game to finish. And then I'll say my closing statement at the end of the game, and I'll go on to move to the next one. That was a perfect pass. That was a perfect pass from Josh Anderson to Patrick Laine. Let's see how this team does. I mean, last time, which was last year, we won 3 cups in 7 years, and then I got bored of playing the game. But this year, I'm actually going to play it. We got to keep Nyes off the puck. Come on, Gallagher. Come on, Anderson. Nice hit. It's a strong game so far. I'm liking what I'm seeing from the team early on. I get it. We're only 10 minutes into the game, but they've already got a 2-goal lead against the Toronto Maple Leafs. Like, that's hard to get and hard to hold. Let alone, this could shape the start of the season. If we keep players healthy, this season will go well. If we see some major injuries to some key guys, then we'll just tank for a pick. Even though there's no point, because this upcoming draft, there's no picks that I'm actually going to use. Because there's a round 7, a round 3, a round 4, I think is all I have for the 2025 draft. So there's no point. And I don't think I have a 2026 first round pick anymore, because I sent it for Dobson, I think. I think I went to the 225 first rounds and then the 26 first round to get Noah Dobson. Come on, Monty. Montembeau gets a nice couple saves this period. I mean, in a couple, I mean quite literally a couple. Only 2 shots this period for the Leafs. Not a great period for the Leafs. A good period for the Canadians. If we can get another one. Oh, Joey. Joey with a good save. Joey with a really good save. Honestly, it's just... I'm getting so bored of Ultimate Team that there's no real point of continuing playing Ultimate Team until something new and exciting actually comes out. I've already got my Damian Sievertson from the new event, so there's really no point of playing right now because I've completed the Seasons Pass on top of that. So I'll glide around playing franchise mode for the next couple of weeks until the new game comes out. Because I've just completely been burnt out of the game. I tried to do 99 this year, like Road to 99 like I do every year. But it got too, got too invested into it. Suzuki, good shot, and he scores again. This is a 3-0 game. This game would never happen in real life. If it did, we'd lose 7-3 like we did the last time we had a lead like this in a Leafs game. The last time we were in Montreal playing the Leafs, we went up 3-0 in the first period, and then the next periods they scored 7. I mean, majority of that team isn't there anymore. But still, we move. It's been a good game so far, and I think this game is slowly but surely over. I'm just hoping that, I don't get burned out of franchise mode. It's going to take a long time to get burnt out of franchise mode, though. Like, probably a month or 2 of straight uploads. Like, try to do daily uploads for a month or 2. Until NHL 26 comes out, and then Ultimate Team will be the only thing I focus on. Let's just see how long it'll take for this team to slow down. It could be this game. It could be next month. It could be the month after that. Uri Slavkovsky, good attempt of a shot. John Tavares, we got to shut him down. We can't let Tavares walk because then Marner's going to walk straight at them. Seeing Marner in a Leafs jersey makes me feel weird because he's not a Leaf anymore. He hasn't been for a couple of months. Monty, yep, just cover it. Nice. Each episode will be as however long the game takes to finish. And no matter what happens, I'm not leaving the game. They could be scoring every shot. I'm not leaving the game until it's over. And that'll just be a longer episode. My plans with this team are to see how long I can keep the team consistent. How long it takes for us to reach a final. How long it takes us to win a final. Those are the 3 main goals. How long it takes to reach the playoffs, how long it takes to reach the final, and how long it takes to reach a Stanley Cup win and get a ring. That is our 3 main goals for the first 4 or 5 seasons. If we could get 1 or 2 of those wishes done as early as this season, I'll be happy with that. If we can at least make the playoffs this year, that's my goal, because we don't have any picks to rely on for new players, so we have to make the playoffs this season. So we got to play this as smart and as calculated as possible, mainly because Exhibit A, we don't have any picks right now because we gave away our 2025 draft class to 6 different teams or 4 different teams. I don't remember. We got Noah Dobson from the New York Islanders for 3 first-round picks, 2 25s, and 226 and 126. Then we got Alex Turcotte for Yoel Armia and a 4th-round pick for this year's draft. We also sent Christian Dvorak to the Ottawa Senators for a rookie for a 4th-round 2025 pick. We had 2 4th rounds for some reason. We brought in Zachary Bolduc for Logan Mailloux and 2026 round 4. So, yeah, we're in the mud for a 2025 draft class, so we need to wait till 2026. I mean, and then at that, we only have a 2026 round 2. We don't even have a round 1 for 2026 because we gave a round one 2026 pick to the Islanders in exchange for Noah Dobson. It was the 2 first-round picks of the 25 draft and the first-round pick of the 26 draft for Noah Dobson, mainly because Noah Dobson is going to be our catalyst alongside Lane Hudson and David Reinbacher. Those three are going to be the trio in defense. Obviously, we can't really bring David Reinbacher up until either Alex Carrier either gets injured or traded or David Savard retires. Those are the only 2 ways we can bring David Reinbacher to the team. Obviously, I'll let the AI, coach management do that job of like bringing players up and bringing them down. It's just based on, who's playing where, what the game is, what the schedule is, and how many points we're back of a playoff spot or how many points we are ahead of a playoffs point. Meaning, for the people that don't know the NHL, how it works, how GMs and coaches make decisions for lineups is based on seasonal positioning. There's now 84 games in the season, so you got to take into account every point of the season, when they're going to slump, when they're not going to slump. And if we're points ahead of a playoff spot, meaning points ahead of the wild card, then we'll be more inclined to bring the youngsters up and give them some valuable, some difficult games, some valuable playing time, some valuable experience. If we're points behind a wild card spot or points behind a playoff spot, then we'll keep our current roster in and maybe switch it up every once in a while to bring some fresh talent in, some speed, maybe some grit, depending if I want to bring in Arber Xhekaj and Florian Xhekaj, his younger brother. Those 2 together, the Florian brothers would be, or the Xhekaj brothers, would be a good idea for a nice sub-series. But Caulfield does do a pretty good job of keeping that puck in circulation, keep the puck in play. So far, what I've seen that needs work is our passing. Our passing plays need to be refined. So I need to look for a genuine, tape-to-tape passer. Definitely not a defenseman. We have way too many of those. Josh Anderson gets his first goal of the season. So we're off to a good start. It's 4-0 first game against the Leafs. So far, a good system, good play, just needing to work on passing. And maybe down low experience and down low awareness. I mean, when you're behind the net, you have to know where each player is, both your team and their team. If you don't know where your teammates are and they aren't calling for it, they aren't communicating, you're going to end up making a bad pass and it's going to send for an odd man rush, possibly a goal against, or you might get lucky and get bailed out by your defenseman or goaltender. But that's not a good look coming back to the bench. You're not going to get happy faces. You're not going to hear happy things from your bench if you make a bad pass without reading the play. You have to read the play before you make the pass. If you make the pass before reading the play, it'll end up in an odd man rush, and 9 times out of 10, if it's an NHL team that knows what they're doing, which is majority of them, yes, a lot of them don't look like they do, but I think a lot of them know exactly what they're doing, and they will punish you. So I have to take everything into account, every plan, every mistake, every situation has to be taken into account for those opportunities, because you never know. It could change on a dime. Like right now, we have the momentum. We have a strong game. 19 shots, 4 goals against 6 shots against. I mean, it's the Leafs, so anything can happen. They've got 6 minutes. They are a third period team. They are a last 5 minute of each period kind of team where they could pull goals out of their ass. It's what they do. But without Marner, the 100-point player, it's going to be hard. But a very solid first game, very solid start to the series, and honestly, I'm happy with how this first game has went. I went into this expecting a hard-fought game where you'd have to fight for your chances. In reality, we're riding the chances out. There's not much they can do. Like, they're being smothered at every opportunity. We're kind of rolling with the Florida Panthers kind of setup. where you smoke them out in the neutral zone and you choke out their offense. You choke out their offense and smoke out their offensive zone pressure. And it's just 9 times out of 10, it won't work. And there goes Alex Turcotte, his first goal after being traded. That was a good goal. First goal of the season, and I took a risk on him, and he paid out in the first regular season game of the year. I took a big risk on him, sending Yoel Armia to the Kings with a round 4 pick for Alex Turcotte, a young, promising forward, mainly because I want to keep it as realistic as possible, meaning every trade that I can possibly do that Kent Hughes did, I'm going to do it, just to build the team properly with the right amount of players, the right set of players. And Montembeault with a perfect save on our 20th shot. We score our 5th goal. Boston, Ottawa, the Penguins. Okay, those are going to be 3 really hard games. I'm not going to lie, those are really, really hard games to manage and see if we can keep guys healthy for. Because, like I said, one little hit could end a season for someone. Like that kind of hit there on Gooley. That could have ended his season if it was placed wrong. Tanev could have had his season ended by Nick Suzuki. Like, it goes both ways. One hit could end the season, especially for the older guys. Especially for the older guys and especially for the younger guys, meaning the first years or second years, because they're not used to, protecting themselves in a way that a veteran would. Like, if you're in a boards battle and you get hit, you could easily hurt your back and your lower body as a younger forward and a younger defenseman. And I knew that was going to happen. But you know what? Montembeault still did his job. Sucks that the shutout wasn't given, but he still did his job. He made the saves he needed to. In the saves he saw, he made the saves he needed to. Again, back to my point. The younger players can't protect themselves as fast as the veteran players can. The veteran players know it's coming before it's there. They know exactly how to position their body, every little tweak, every little muscle to maximize the absorbing of the hit. Younger players don't know those skills yet. They don't know those systems yet. And you try and teach them, and they forget about them. So there's no point of teaching them. But anyways, episode number 1 has concluded. I will see you guys for episode number 2. I will post probably 5 videos today, so the first 5 games of the regular season will be posted today, just to compensate for Tuesday and Wednesday not being able to play. That was a good first game. Closing thoughts on this game. Solid offensive performance. It is the Leafs, so I would have expected a little bit more out of them. I am looking forward to seeing how the Bruins combat our offensive prowess. The biggest 2 takeaways I have from this game is we need to be more precise with our tape-to-tape passes. Our stretch passes need to be less frequent. Our close quarters passes, I'd say our blue line passes need to be a little better. Our dumps down low need to be better. And our offensive production is solid. Our defensive production is solid. And I can't wait to see where this goes. Have a good one. Bye-bye.